1 point for those of you who believe the reality TV show The Bachelor is a joke.
No.
0 points for those of you who think it's possible to find true love on a reality show. Now, the latest engaged couple from the Bachelor franchise, Andi Dorfman and Josh Murray, have called it quits.
This doesn't make any sense.
Shocking.
They made the announcement just 3 days after appearing at the season 19 premiere of The Bachelor. And they were even discussing they wanted 3 kids together. You can't play with our hearts like that. What does the matter with you?
Did they say they wanted 3 kids together, or did they say they wanted 3 kids?
Ooh.
We both want 3 kids.
You saw them, though, on the red carpet. She was going
That was
like
so
this.
phony. I knew when they were on the red carpet. I turned to my wife. I'm like, that's fake love right there.
You think that was a hurtful rub? She's like, I hate
The
you.
producers told them, you get out there on that red carpet and love each other.
You will
I
do
want
it.
3 minutes of good love on camera.
Well, they had me fooled. And someone who can definitely relate to this kind of breakup, Courtney Robertson, the
there's
Bachelor
Courtney.
star, model, and author, was engaged to season 16's Bachelor Ben Flajnik, and she's joining us on Skype. Hi, Courtney.
Hello, how are you?
We're doing well, thanks, and obviously kind of a familiar feeling, I'm guessing, as you watched and heard of the breakup of Josh and Andi. Now, we know you were with Ben Flajnik. I think we have a picture of back when you guys were together. You were the winner of the season. You ended up getting engaged. Everyone was so excited. And
You're so out of his league. What are you doing? What were you
That's so
thinking?
nice.
Ridiculous.
do you still believe in the process after having a breakup yourself and now seeing the same thing happening to Andi and Josh?
You know what? I honestly, I really do. I think Des and Chris are getting married like really soon, and I think with the right couple, I think it can work. But you know, it's hit or miss. And you know, I was at the live premiere on Monday, and I was with them, and they seemed good. So you just never know what's going on in someone's relationship.
Hey, Courtney, clear something up for me here. And honestly, even if you deny this, I'm not gonna believe you. But do the producers say, like, when a couple like Josh and Andi, who were going, they were obviously something was wrong, they broke up. If they're not getting along and they're going out into a red carpet situation, could you see the possibility of a producer type person saying, "You get out there and get along for the camera, and then you do whatever you want when the cameras go off"? Is that a possibility? Have you ever seen anything like that?
No,
See, I don't believe you.
I mean, really, once the show's over, you're on your own. Like the cameras are off. Like they don't really interfere much. So I think that from what I heard, that they were pretty surprised too when the announcement came. So yeah, no, definitely not. I don't think that they probably had a clue.
Well, we even have a picture of their holiday card together, which, come on, you can't send a holiday card without being in love, right? I just want to believe, Courtney.
I know. I really thought that they were going to make it. I mean, and you know, you never know. Maybe there's chance for reconciliation, but I mean, it just seemed really sudden. And I mean, I've met both of them, and she was a doll and so great. And he had his arm around her all night, so it was a little sudden for sure.
So, what do you think of the current season? Chris Soules, the farmer from Iowa. You've been watching the season. Have you thought to yourself, man, I should have waited a few seasons?
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, I think that every season, but I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I think he's great. I was a little bit worried when you know, they said it was him, and then he's got like so much personality. I think he's really likable, and I think the girls are really entertaining.
Yeah, but you know what? It seems like this season, the mission is for the Bachelor to pick the least annoying drunk girl.
Or the least drunk girl.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of drinking going on this season.
There really is. I watched last night and I was like, oh my gosh, these girls are probably watching at home like cringing. And I mean, it's just available to you, so it's like your own discretion. Like that's user error.
So you're saying during your season, it was that available. It could have turned out that way, but it's just a different crop of girls.
Yes, yeah, my season was pretty tame. I mean, looking at this season, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to get wild. But I feel kind of bad for some of them. But it's really good. It's entertaining to watch. You're watching like, no, put the drink down.
Who's the one girl? What's the one girl who looks a little? She's a little unbalanced.
I think her name's Megan, and one of the girls even called her out. They're like, "Are you on something?"
Yeah.
She's like, "What's your reality? What's my reality?"
Ashley F or S, or there's like a lot of, you know, same name, you know, Ashley something, but I think it's Ashley.
Yeah.
Like on this buffet of drinks that you have to choose from, are there also a few not so legal items available.
Yeah, is there
as a part of
big
the
pile of
smorgasbord?
mushrooms on the end of the table that we don't know about? Like, what is going on there?
Not my season, but that girl was like, I'm like, is she just doing this for the cameras? Like, she's on another planet. Like,
Yeah, I feel like for her, I actually felt bad. I'm like, all right, she's not drunk. She might be a little unbalanced, like where she doesn't belong on TV.
All right.
like her meds, she needs to check the meds. But I mean, you just never know. But he kept her. I mean, he gave her.
Of course he kept her. Crazy is hot.
Courtney, before we let you go, 2 quick questions. One, we want you to remind us of your book that tells all about The Bachelor, and also, have you found love yet?
Yes, so my paperback actually just came out last Tuesday. So I've been kind of doing a radio tour, and that's been really going well. We hit the New York Times bestseller list, and was really excited about that. And then, yeah, I actually have had a boyfriend for 5 months who's just nice, normal, and we actually met on Tinder, believe it or not.
Ooh, you swiped, he swiped.
Yeah, it was a match.
Modern magic.
A lot of swiping.
It's been really nice.
If you want to check out Courtney's book, it's called I Didn't Come Here to Make Friends. And Courtney, we're glad we have made friends with you. Thanks so much for being here today.
You guys are the nicest. I
Hey,
love seeing you guys. So thanks for having me back.
Nice to talk to you, Courtney. Appreciate it.